Hey everybody, this is Brian Goulet of the Goulet Pen Company and InkNouveau.com. There was something I wanted to talk about in today's video. What was it? Oh yeah, Ahabs. We got in 11 new colors of Ahabs, the long-awaited Noodler's Flex Pen. So I will go ahead and give you a preview and show you what all the colors are like. These are the 11 colors of the Noodler's Ahab Flex Pens in their first release as of right now of November of 2011. There are going to be other colors that are coming, including some clear demonstrators, I'm told, but as for right now, in this first release of these pens, these are the 11 colors that there are. So I kind of just wanted to showcase and walk you through what each color is. It's actually the same colors, with the exception of one, as the regular piston fill Flex pens have already been released previously. But I'll go ahead and talk you through it in case you're not familiar with these colors at all. First one we have here is Arizona. It's a yellow base with some red swirls going on in it. It kind of has like an orangish color where the red and the yellow meet. The next color is Bumblebee. It's a yellow base with black striations through it. And it seems that a lot of the bumblebees have kind of this rippled effect that you can see going on at the end here. Next color is Cardinal Darkness. This is a red base with black striations. After that, you have the clear demonstrator. The clear is probably going to be the most desirable because you can actually see through it and you'll be able to see your ink level in the pen as you're using it to know when you need to refill. December 25th is the next one, and this is very, very similar to Cardinal Darkness with the exception of the green that's in the December 25th. It's got a red base with black striations, and in the thicker part of the striations you can see the green going on right here. So very similar to to the Cardinal Darkness, but that's December 25th. Next we have Ivory Darkness. This is a black base with white striations, and it gives kind of a grayish hue as it blends from black to white. Then you have Jade. Jade is green base with white striations. After that you have Lapis Inferno. This is a nice blue, like a cobalt royal blue base with white striations. Then you have Mandarin. Mandarin is just a solid yellow pen. And from what I understand, this may be the only release of Mandarin. So if you want a Mandarin, this first release is probably going to be your only chance to get it. Then we have the new color. This is called Medieval Lapis. And it's very similar to the Lapis Inferno with the exception that it is blue base with black and white striations, and it actually has like a little hint of red in between the black and the white. It's got a lot of depth to it, a lot of it looks really nice. It's very similar to the Lapis Inferno, but adds kind of another dimension with that additional black and a little hint of red color there. Pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the new color. And then you have Pumpkin Poltergeist as the last color. Pumpkin Poltergeist, just like the Bumblebee, seems in this batch to have a lot of these ripples in like you can see going on in the cap here. Every single one of these pens is going to look very different from each other from pen to pen. So if you see pictures of these pens online and yours looks different, don't be surprised, because every single one of these, because it's all swirled with different colors, every single one is going to look vastly different. Now the one thing I do want to say about the Pumpkin Poltergeist, I've been told that the orange in the pumpkin has been brightened up just a little bit, so it's got a little stronger orange color than it has in previous releases. So a lot of you are probably thinking, what's the difference between the Ahab and the previous Flex pens that came out? Well, there's a lot of differences, but and I do actually compare them in another video. But I just want to, since I have another pen right here, I'll go ahead and show you what the difference is between the two pens, just size-wise. Here's an Arizona in both versions. You can see there's quite a significant size difference there. The Ahabs do not have an ink window like the old ones do. And the old ones were piston fill. So in order to use the filling mechanism, you would unscrew the back of the pen, and that's what moves the piston up and down. But on the new version, it has a piston plunger instead of a screw-type piston. The nib is bigger on the Ahab. Same design with that long slit that goes all the way into the grip section. There's no little metal band here on the end, but the grip section is much thicker, much thicker. The way the filling mechanism works on these pens, these new Ahabs, is it's got a plunger that works very simply. And because of the O-rings that it has in here, it can want to stick initially. But if you just kind of grab the piston, or sorry, the piston rod, and give it a little bit of a twist, then you should be able to get it going and moving smooth. The reason it's got such a tight seal is because you don't want it to leak. So it's just a little hard starting there, but it'll get it going. And so it works essentially the same way. It's still got a piston that moves up and down, but instead of being a screw type that moves it up and down, it's just a simple plunger fill. And the other plus about these pens is you can actually remove this whole plunger. You can remove this little piece, and you can fill the whole body with ink and use it as an eyedropper, which for a flex pen is a tremendous benefit if you like to use it for long periods at a time. That's one drawback about the previous versions of the pens, was that it was such a, you'd have to fill them so often, because these flex pens do consume quite a bit of ink when you really get rocking and rolling. But anyway, hopefully that's just enough to cover it. I'm going to cover more on the differences between the two and how you actually fill these in another video, but I thought it would be nice to at least show you what these new pens are like, show you some of the colors, and show you what your options are. These are available in better quantities than we've ever seen other flex pens available before, so it should be something that will be relatively accessible for everybody, and I hope that this video was helpful for you. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the different Ahab colors. If you have any questions, you can email me at brian@gouletpens.com. Thanks everyone, and right on.